Hello, empowered babes, and happy day of the moon. I'm dropping in to give you your weekly wellness forecast for May 2nd through May 9th. Let's dive in and see what the astrology is doing and how we need to take care of our bodies through all of this energy. First of all, how are you doing after this weekend's new moon in Taurus, partial solar eclipse, Venus conjunction with Jupiter and Neptune, Uranus conjunct the new moon, all of this energy moving in, upgrading us and bringing us to this new level of who we're supposed to be and just wiping out some karma. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? I know I posted on my story, a lot of people, friends, myself, clients have been reaching out and being like, whoa, today just feels like a day of tired. We are exhausted. This energy has moved in and it is integrating in now, and we are going to feel exhausted because our bodies aren't quite sure what to do with it yet. So make sure that you're really nurturing yourself right now and following this guidance for this week, because the next 2 weeks are really important. How you care for your body and nurture it will determine and really help how successfully you manifest through this solar eclipse phase. Your body needs help integrating and accepting all of the energy that it has received into the spirit. So how do we do that? Let's dive in. First of all, this morning, the moon moved into Gemini. It's going to be there until Wednesday evening. Gemini rules our shoulders, our arms, our hands, our bronchial tubes, and our lungs. So it's a really important time to make sure you're integrating breath work. Breathwork will also help not only strengthen your lungs and improve their quality as they expand and extract and become more potent and powerful with dealing with the breath, but it'll also help you ground and center in a lot of this energy and to calm the nervous system and the physical body as the spirit is upgrading. So really make sure you're integrating breathwork these next few days as we're in Moon and Gemini days. But you also might feel really scattered, flighty, you might drop things, feel kind of klutzy. Just know this is that Gemini energy. Make sure that you also communicate. Communicate during this time. If you're having feelings like today, I intentionally reached out to girlfriends and was like, I am feeling this way. I'm not sure what to do with these feelings or if I should do anything at all, but just expressing it, communicating it, helped nurture my body so I can then move through it and move on with my day. So make sure you're communicating to someone or to yourself. Doing a video journal is excellent, journaling it out, but make sure you communicate in some way what's going on in your internal world. Also, when the moon is in Gemini, we can have a lot of buzzing energy. Anytime the moon is in an air sign, I know I feel like in the clouds, zingy, and I really have to work to stay in my body, to ground back in. Again, breath is going to be excellent for this, getting outside, but making sure you're getting physical. I know it's an air sign and we feel like that's not the time to work out. We're supposed to be like super intellectual and talking, right? No, go ahead and get physical because you need that physical movement to integrate in the energy that's buzzing around. So make sure you work out. These are great days to work out. Okay, so then on Wednesday evening, through Saturday morning, we have the moon in its home sign of Cancer. This is beautiful, nurturing energy, especially this week after all that we have experienced energetically. Thank you, La Luna, for moving into Cancer and helping us nurture our inner world and really navigate all of this energy this week. So make sure from Wednesday evening to Saturday morning, you create some space to slow down. Really just make time to care for your inner world, to mother and nurture yourself. These are some great tips we went over in the new moon ritual this weekend in the Moon Manifestation Circle to really take care of your body and make sure you're mothering yourself. Especially as women, we're natural nurturers a lot of times, and we always think about how to express that out, but we very often don't think about how to do it internally, how to mother ourselves first. Especially if we've had a lot of trauma or have some mother wounding there, it'll come up during this time. So make sure that you focus on reparenting, remothering yourself. It's important when the moon's in Cancer. Also during this time, movement should slow down. You can still work out, but just make sure it's slow and intentional and really connects you to your energy as a woman and then into your physical body as well. So this is a great time to do yoga, Pilates, Qigong, Tai Chi, things like that, or anything that'll actually connect you back to the feminine as well and flow, even dance, like some really great interpretive dance, things like that will be great. The organs and body parts that are ruled by Cancer include your stomach, womb, breast, and ovaries. So this is a great time from Wednesday to Saturday to get in your breast exam. Do your self-breast exam for the month, get it in, and then really just nurture yourselves. I've been posting some information about breast implant illness. I know I've been struggling with it since having my implants, and I'm so thankful that my body has made me aware, and I know how to nurture and take care of my breasts the best I can until I can have an explant. So just make sure that you really take some time to slow down and nurture the things that make you a feminine being. And then also, one of the main journal prompts I want to ask you to really sink into during the Moon and Cancer days is, how are you intentionally digesting the information that you have received from your third eye? The third eye helps us to perceive what's going on. It just isn't, our eyes see the physical world and what's going on, but our third eye perceives what's going on and gives us more information. So the question for you during this time when Moon is in Cancer is, how can you take that information that you're perceiving and digest it? How are you doing that? Are you digesting it well, or is it getting stuck within your energetic field? Make sure you're taking some time to journal about that and really feel and check into your energetic body. And then make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water right now. Speaking of, make sure you're getting in good quality water. There's so much inflammation happening with this upgrade and the energy moving in. Flush it with the water. Okay, then Saturday morning, the moon moves into Leo. We are gonna have a Leo energy weekend. That means it is time to get out and have some fun. Let your inner child play, indulge in some romance. Whatever it is a weekend to have a good time. So let yourself be out in the sun. Let your own sun shine. Let your light be bright. Let people see it and have a good time with it. Okay, so Leo also rules the heart, the aorta, your blood pressure, and your circulation. So it's a great time to, again, make sure you're meditating, because Leo is a fire sign and all that fire energy is fun. But we still have to ground it in. We still have to make sure we're honoring our bodies. So please make sure that during this time, you really are going to meditation. In whatever form suits you, drop into meditation over the weekend. It's gonna be really important. And then also, if you have blood pressure issues, make sure you spend time intentionally addressing them this weekend. You can do that by, number one of the most important things, and I can guarantee you your traditional MD will never tell you this. You need to heal your trauma. If you have not addressed your trauma from your past, from past lives yet, that can deeply, deeply impact your blood pressure. So make sure you're releasing past trauma and stored emotions. And then also, be brave in making decisions that improve your stress. You are not here to be a slave to a system. You are not here to be suffering and miserable. You're here to manifest a life of joy and abundance and so much experience. So be brave with this fiery energy to make the decisions that are necessary to change and transform your life. And then also make sure you're including magnesium to help control your heartbeat and your blood pressure. It'll also help you sleep. But I will give you a little insight on this. Some people tend to experience vivid dreams with magnesium. So just be aware, if you take it too close to bedtime, that might be something that you experience. Okay, so outside of the moon, there's a couple of things happening this week with astrology. First of all, Venus is moving into Mars. That is gonna be a great time for us to really sink into accepting responsibility for how we are loving ourselves, showing up for ourselves, and valuing ourselves. And then with Venus and Mars, it's a great time to take action on that, to realize this are my values now. This is how I determine my own worth. These are my expectations. Now I'm going to take action on making sure I receive everything I desire and am treated the way that I want in this life. So make sure that you really just drop into that and make sure to make some space for increasing the amount of love that you do have for yourself first, and then allow that to overflow out. And then remember again, take aligned action, not just action, take aligned action on the ways that light up your areas of love, beauty, and finance. And then also we have the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde in its home sign of Gemini, which is kind of going to help it be a little bit different. Just know that we're in the shadow phase and the retrograde will actually begin on May the 10th. So just be aware that communication is going to be a little off. We could have some disruptions. Again, implement your breath work, drink lots of water, be patient, move slow, and nurture your body this week. It is a great time to just make sure you're being very intentional and loving as we integrate new energy and move into this eclipse. Like, we're in eclipse season now, and now we're getting ready for Mercury retrograde. It's time to bring up more stuff that needs to get released so that we can move into loving ourselves and taking really aligned action. Okay, I love you, empowered babes. That's your weekly forecast. Please, please, please let me know how you decide to integrate it in, how it helps. You can drop comments this week, letting me know, asking questions. I would love to engage with you about the astrology of this week and how it applies to your wellness. And if you find this beneficial, please share. Help us get the message out to more women on how to nurture and take care of our bodies, because we are cosmic beings. And it's time to really elevate and realize that taking care of ourselves holistically includes our physical, emotional, and spiritual, but also our energetic bodies. We are multidimensional beings, and we deserve love, abundance, and care on every one of those dimensions. Okay, if you are also needing guidance on your own specific astrology and how it's impacting you right now, and how you can specifically take care of yourself, I would love to offer you a one-on-one wellness reading. So please feel free to DM me, reach out so that we can get that scheduled. All right. I hope you have a great week and enjoy your day of the moon.